you have this function that is sec x plus 2 tangent x. Okay, can anyone tell me what should I do to sec x before I can start to integrate? Before I can start to differentiate?
We write it as cosine.
Yeah, I have to write it as cos, correct? So that I can differentiate, because I only know how to know the derivative for cos, am I right? Okay, so I have to write this as 1 over cos x. Okay, then I have to rewrite this as cos x to the power of -1, so that I can use chain rule, am I right? Okay, so dy dx. So writing all this in the form that enable you to find the derivative, mark will not be given. You have to do it. So -1, copy down the whole thing. Chain rule, power take away 1, times by the derivative of cos is negative sin. Yep. And the derivative for x is 1 plus 2. Okay, may I know what is the derivative for tangent x? Emily?
Miss, can you repeat your question?
May I know what is the derivative for tangent x?
Sequent.
Yeah, secant square. Sec square x, correct? Remember, sec square x means 1 over cos x, the whole thing square. So this one, if you don't want to, okay, this one I can write it as sin x over cos x, the whole thing square. Yeah, plus 2 over, this is also cos x, the whole thing square. So if you want to simplify further, you can do so. If you don't want, also doesn't matter. You get me? So you have to learn how to write it in the form that, so that you can get your answer. Okay, give you another one. If I got y equal to cos cube x, what should I do? I should write this in this form, correct? Then I want to find the derivative. I have to use chain rule. So 3, copy down the whole thing. Power take away 1. Times by the derivative of cos will be negative sin. Okay? So take note of that. Okay. Any question on this? Okay, can we move to part B?
Miss, I'll sign up on the device to hear you clearer.
Why, what happened to you?
Okay, here we go. I just want to sign in on a different device.
So now you
Yes, now I'm on a different device.
different device. So the other one?
I'll leave the other device.
Yeah, you leave the other one, because I saw someone come in and then after that go out.
Oh.
Mm.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, so someone come in and mark the attendance, then the person disappear.
Leave.
Who is the one?
That was me.
Left the
No,
class.
it's
and
not you.
Sign in with a device.
there is another person.
Huh?
Because
Another
I
one?
got full attendance. I got full attendance means I got 26. But now only I got 25 of you. Never mind, after I check one by one while you do other things. Okay, let's go to part B. If I caught the person, I will fail the person. I tell you, don't play truant in Miss Do class. I just happen to check one. I don't purposely check. Okay, so if this question, what should I do? When we want to talk about products rule, correct? We cannot have more than 3 functions, correct? Multiply. So can you please tell me what should I do with this function? These two.
Rewrite.
Ah?
Yeah,
Use the double
multiply.
angle formula.
Yes, thank you. Use the double angle formula to make it to 1. Am I right? You still remember the double angle formula? Yeah. So this one will be half sin 2x. Yeah. So I will have half times x times sin 2x. So now I only involve 2 functions. This is my u and this is the v. So can you please find the derivative, then put in the pi? So sure got one question on this, huh? But what function I want to give you, I don't know. Okay, so can you please now practice doing it? Now is my time to check. I got the person already. Have you got the answer? Okay, so you will get, yeah. So half v u prime plus u. Okay, you differentiate sin, you get cos 2x, then you have to times with 2. Am I right? So you get half sin 2x plus, okay, you bring the half in, you get x cos 2x, correct? Okay, so in this case, are you okay?
Yes, miss.
Yep.
Okay, So should I do part C for you? Okay, can you please tell me how to do part C? Okay, what should you remember? Your double angle formula. Still remember that?
Cosine 2 square can
Yeah.
be written as 1 over
Yeah,
2 1
cos
plus
square
cos
x
2x.
can be written as half what?
1 plus cos 2x.
Yes, thank you. So this one you don't have to remember, you just need to write it down. Am I right? Okay, so now I just replace this with half 1 plus cos 2x. Yeah, then minus 2 dx. Okay, the 2 and the 2 here cancel. So I have integrate cos 2x minus 1 dx. Okay, when you integrate cos, you get sin 2x. And you have to divide by 2. You integrate 1, you get x. Then you plus c. Okay? Are you fine?
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Okay, so for part D, I leave it to you to do, can or not? Part D, you got the answer with you. Okay, so you just try part D by yourself. Okay, now let's go to question 2. Yeah, question 2. Okay, every time when you have this question, what is the first thing you must do?
Type into calculator.
Yeah, put into the calculator. Please do so. Okay, put into the calculator. Type carefully. Okay. You got that in your Y1 already, everyone? Yeah. Find the depth of the water at midnight. So every time you have to read the question carefully. Okay, the depth of the water T hour after midnight. So you straight away must put down this. 12. This one is something that every time when you read this type of question, you have to take note. 12 a.m. T equal to 0. Get me? That is how you interpret that first thing. So if 1 p.m., what will be your T? Can someone tell me?
1 p.m.
13.
13.
1 p.m. is 13. Yeah. So that is how you have to get used to all this. You have to see where is the starting point. When? I can start at 8 a.m. T equal to 0. So you from there you trace. You get me? Okay, now find the depth of the water at midnight. So what you need to do, you just do it like that. Then you just write down the answer. All right? Okay. Part B, state the lowest depth. Okay, I forgot to write something here. Sin. Okay, state the lowest depth. So if you know the true fact about sin or cos, then you can straight away give me the answer. Am I right? Okay, may I know what is the lowest depth? Can someone give me? Can I say 8.4 minus 4.6?
Wait, miss, where do I put the sign?
Lowest is 3.8.
Yes, yes.
Where do I put the sign?
What do you mean sin? Oh, no, this is the question I left out.
Yeah. So what's the formula in the end?
The formula of question 2 is 4.6 sin of that angle. This is the angle.
Ah, there you go.
Ayo, you didn't read the
Right.
question.
Well,
You don't have the question with you, is
I do
it?
have the question, but just trying to
Okay
understand,
lah,
miss.
never mind lah. Okay, 3.8 meter. So this is the lowest depth. So now you sketch the graph. Okay, I told you already. In your paper, there are two questions. Both questions you need to sketch the graph. So don't miss out the 4 marks. So learn how to sketch. Do you get the graph? A day means 24 hours. So you go to your window, set 0 to 24. Then do a zoom fit. Then get a maximum and a minimum. So usually sin and sine graph, you know the minimum is 3.8. So you put a dotted line across. And you know the maximum is 13, am I right? You put a line across. Then you put a middle line here. Yeah, that is 8.4. Okay? So the graph go like that. Then at 24, I got 7.14. Do you get that? So that is the point that you have to label. Then you have to label this point and this point. You can label all the 4 points, that will be much better. Okay? Everyone got a graph like that? You want to gain 2 marks, make sure you have this one, and all the turning point. Yep.
Miss, I didn't get the starting point same as yours.
The starting point is not 8.4.
It's 13.
Wait, let me check. I put 0. Yeah, I got 8.4.
I also got 13.
Me too.
Okay. Do you know what I type into my calculator?
No.
Who can guess why my calculator is like that? Do you know what I type in?
Did you type in
Because you
215?
forgot.
I type in cos
Ah.
instead of sin. So you see, you have to be very careful, very careful, okay? Yeah, you see, you have to be very careful, okay? Okay. So you are right, I'm wrong. So the graph, okay, I delete. Why no one tell me I'm wrong?
Because
I told you.
yeah, he told her. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you find that mine is, I can be wrong. I'm not always right, okay? So the graph go in this way, right?
Yes.
Okay, so sorry, so it go like that. And 24, let me see my 24. 24 is 12 point something. So the turning point here is 24 is 12.82. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so can I leave you to find the stationary point by yourself, the coordinate? Okay. So you want to get the full 2 marks, make sure you mark down here, here, here must have all the coordinates of the turning point. At least must have this one and this one. Okay. And the shape is correct. Okay. Then they say find the depth at 10:30 a.m. Is the tide rising or falling? Explain using calculus. So that one I have discussed in the first SAT, correct? Okay, so now from here, I want to set another question. Okay, listen carefully. Will come out in your SAT, okay? So I put an extra question. Okay, I say, find the time when the depth, find algebraically. Find algebraically the time when the depth is more than 8.4 meter. Okay, how am I going to do it? Say algebraically. Okay, if from the graph, look, if from the graph, I can get, this is 8.4, right? Here. I can draw another line, 8.4, then I can find the coordinates of the turning point, correct? Intersection point, am I right? I draw my y2 as 8.4. This is graph, but now I want you to show algebraically. So what should I do? What should I do?
That y1 equals to 8.4.
Okay, correct. So you have to write down. So that means in your working, you have to say dt equal to 8.4. So now you solve this one. 8.4 equal to 8.4 plus 4.6 sin 0.5 pi minus 0.512 t. You get me? So here is 8.4, 8.4. So your 4.6 sin of this angle equal to 0, correct? 4.6 cannot be 0. So therefore, sin of this angle equal to 0, correct? So you have to remember, hello, class, you have to put in your mind, sin of what angle equal to 0? Sin 0 equal to 0. Sin pi also equal to 0. Sin 2 pi also equal to 0. Correct? That is for sin. Okay, how about for cos? Cos what equal to 0? Hello? Please tell me. You better record down. I tell you, this is definitely come out in your exam.
Where's my
Cos of what
notes?
angle? Ayo.
Pi over 2
Yes, cos pi over 2
and
equal
3
to
pi
0.
over 2.
And cos 3 pi over 2 also equal to 0. Then you can go second round, right? Cos 5 pi over 2 also equal to 0. Cos 7 pi over 2 also equal to 0. You can go on and on. And at the same time, listen here. This is something that you have to learn. If the angle go anti-clockwise, it take a negative value. So I can also say that sin negative pi also equal to 0. Am I right?
Yeah.
You put into the calculator. Then sin
wait.
negative 2 pi also equal to 0. You put into the calculator and see whether it gives you 0 or not.
Yeah, it
See
does, it
whether
does,
blood
it
through or
does.
not. See whether Miss Doe is trustworthy or not. So you can also go negative. So same go with cos. I can also have cos negative pi by 2 is also 0. So it can go negative. Negative means it go anti-clockwise. Are you clear? So these are the true fact that you better write down. Whether I'm going to give you sin or I'm going to give you cos, you don't know. So you better write down both. Are you clear? Okay, young people,
Yes.
I'm helping you to pass. Okay, so for this case, so first of all, I can assume this angle is equal to 0, correct? So I put 0.5 pi minus 0.512t equal to 0. Okay, so this is my first angle. Okay, can you find the t? Can you take out your calculator and start to find the t?
Yeah.
Divide by
3.08.
0.51. Yeah. So
Wait, 3.07, sorry. 3.07.
0679, correct? So 3.068. Okay. We put it there. So this is your T1 here. Okay. I let you see with the graph. Okay, now, second one. So it can come to this one, am I right? So we test, see whether can or not. So 0.5 pi minus 0.512t is equal to pi. So can this happen? What do you get for your t here? I think you get negative value, correct? Hello?
Hold on.
Definitely get negative value because 0.5 pi is less than pi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got negative value. So this is not the solution. So if this is not the solution, then what should I do? I definitely won't go to this one. I will go to this one and this one, am I right? So the third one, Okay, so I will say my 0.5 pi minus 0.512t is equal to negative pi. Okay, so now you get your t here. So this one will become your t2. Can you get the answer?
You get
1.5 pi.
9.20.
Yeah. Divide by 0.512. Yeah, you get 9.204. Right? Okay. Now, so you got 1 to T3. I use the graph to show you exactly how is it. So you get your T3. So to get your T3 algebraically, so you put your 0.5 pi minus 0.512t equal to negative 2 pi. So now you get your t. So what you need to do, you just go to your calculator, change to 2.5 pi. What do you get? Do you get 15.3334? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so now we go to our last one. So what should you do? Put for your pi, for your t, for your value of the angle. So negative pi, negative 2 pi, negative 3 pi. The pattern go like that. So you get your t 4.
Uh, 21.475.
21.4.
7. 476.
I change it to 3. Yeah. 4, 7. Not 478, man.
476.
4, 7. Oh, okay, 476. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so now we are going to change all these to time. Okay, so now you have to convert all these to become time. You know how to convert? So this is 3, what? How many minutes? You take 0.068, you times 60. So 3:04 a.m. And this one, nine point 0.204 times 60. Yeah, 9:12 is also a.m. Am I right?
Yes.
Then this one, will be 3 p.m. Am I right? So 0.34 you times 60. Okay, 3:20 p.m. Yep. This one will be minus 12, 9. Is it 9? 0.476 times 60. Yeah, 28. You can put 28 or 29, up to you. I'll put 29 p.m. Right? So now, I said more than, am I right? So that means from 0 to T1, from T2 to T3, and from T4 to 24. You get me? Hello?
Yes.
So you have to write down that. Okay, you better learn this up properly. It costs you 4 marks. I can tell you how many marks. I just did your paper just now, half an hour ago. The answer is still in front of me. Okay, so this is one part you have to take notes of. Okay, can or not? I specifically want algebraically, so I want you to remember this. Which one I'm going to ask, I don't know, whether it's sin or cos. So you better write down both. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. So another part I would like to ask you. Wait, okay, I try not to work from here. I want to work from question 3. Are you in question 3? Okay, do you know what is question 3 all about? Question 3 is they give you the velocity function. Yeah, the velocity function is cos x plus sin x, the whole thing squared. So if I give you the function like that, what must you do? First thing, part A asks you to do something about it, right? So do you know how to expand this? Yesterday we have seen this. Correct? Yeah. So this plus this give you 1. So this is 1 plus 2 sin x cos x is sin 2x, correct? Okay, you get the 2 marks there. Okay, now, can you please take out your calculator and sketch the graph? Okay, I will sketch. I purposely sketch it wrong. Then you see whether you know I'm doing the wrong thing or not. Just now not on purpose. Just now I really typed wrongly. Okay, go to the window, set 0 to 2 pi. Then do a zoom fit. Okay, do you get the graph?
Yes, miss.
You got like that?
Yes.
Okay, here is your 1. Here is your 0, and here is the 2, correct? So you got the coordinate of this turning point. So this one is where it's momentarily at rest, okay? This is the time whereby the velocity is equal to 0. Yeah. Hello?
Yes.
When is the velocity equal to 0? If I want the exact time, can you give me the exact time? Can you give me the exact time? So just to teach you how to get, so Vt equal to 0. Okay. So which means 1 plus sin 2x equal to 0. So sin 2x
It's negative
equal
1.
to -1. Okay. You also have to try to write down sin of what angle equal to -1.
Is it like the negative version of, hold on. Is it negative pi over 2?
No.
No.
Yeah, negative pi over 2 can, but we try to make it positive first.
3 pi over 2.
Yeah, you are right. 3 pi over 2. So that means my first one, okay, my 2x. So I will get my 2x equal to 3 pi over 2. So my x will be equal to 3 pi over 4. So here is your 3 pi over 4. So another one, you will go another round. So it will be plus 2 pi. So it will be sin 7 pi over 2. You also will get -1. So the other one will be 2x equal to 7 pi over 2. So your x will be equal to 7 pi over 4. That is here. Okay? So if the question asks for exact value, when that one, then you can do it like that. Okay. But this question, they say state the time when the object is momentarily at rest. So you can just use your graphic calculator and get the answer. You get me? Okay. So now I want to ask extra question. Find the time when the velocity is decreasing at the fastest rate. Okay. So in chapter 3, we know that what are we looking for? If we have something,
dy dx, dv dx equals to 0.
no,
Right?
decreasing at the fastest rate. Something decreasing at the fastest rate or increasing as the fastest rate. That means in this case, we are looking for the,
Oh, the maximum minimum point of the dy dx.
yeah, that means we are looking for what? The inflection point of the function of the something. Okay, try not to keep using dy dx of the something. Can or not? So now that means in this case, if you refer to the graph, it will be here and here. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So now how am I going to get this from the graph? I'm going to get T1 and T2. How? I definitely cannot get from the VT graph. Am I right?
Get for the acceleration graph.
So if I cannot get from the VT graph, I'm not going to do differentiation. So what graph must I draw?
The acceleration graph.
The acceleration graph. Okay, so what you need to do is you have your y1. Yeah. So now you have to draw the y2 as your y1 is your vt. So now you have to do your y2 as this one. Now you plot this graph. Okay, everyone start. I'm not going to plot the first graph. I'm going to plot the second graph. So do you know how to make it like that? You go to map. Oh, sorry. Okay. And derive. Number 8. Then you call out your y1. Then you put in the x. Okay, then you go to window. Same thing. Then you do a zoom fit. Okay, everyone, do you get a graph like this? Do you get a graph like this?
Yes.
This is your B prime T graph. Okay, so look. You are supposed to get this one. This equivalent to your T1. And this is your T2. Okay, can you tell me what is your T1? Everyone should be very familiar with how to find the turning point. Do you get it as 1.57?
Yes.
Okay, then get your T2. Decreasing, you take the minimum point of the derivative of that function. Increasing, you take the maximum point. The coordinate x only. I hope everyone is in the class. I tell you, this lesson, you better learn it properly. It can cost you at least 7 marks. Okay, do you get as 4.712?
Yes.
Yep, got it.
So, yeah. So, you see or not? So, I may give you increasing. So, increasing, if you talk about increasing, it will be here, this point. The green one. Okay, so this is the one that is increasing. Are you okay? Okay, can or not? So take notes of these two. These two is the one a bit different from that one. Okay. So if I want to find total distance travel, this is also an important point. So I have to know how to write a definite integral. Okay. So this is from A to B. Okay, this is total distance traveled. This is also important. Okay, or total amount of something, total amount of water flow in or whatsoever. It can be anything. Yep. Can or not? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so please learn how to use your calculator properly. Jot down very important information. Are you clear? Jot down all this information so that when you need to use it, you can use it straight away. So, afterward lecture, we are not going to have the lecture because that one is going to push to Monday, next Monday, 3 o'clock. We are going to have our exam next Monday, 14th of June, 3 o'clock. If not, actually it's today. Okay, so I give you more time to study. I expect to have a better result from you. Fair?
Yes.
Yeah, so I will see you tomorrow. Okay, we will discuss SAT 3 and the practice 3 and practice 4. I see what other clue I can give it to you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, class.
Thank
you,
you,
Miss.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay.